Live from Studio 2A in PIX Plaza, this is the PIX 11 Morning News.
All right. Right now, yesterday, you remember this. We showed you the video of the Denver mom. She went ballistic. Remember this?
Yes.
After her 13-year-old daughter proposing as an older woman on Facebook. But in case you missed it, take a look.
So you're 13. We have established in the last few seconds that you're not a freak, that you don't sit at home with a bra on, you don't wear makeup, you don't take pictures like that, you don't have no lace panties, you barely know how to wipe your don't you? Right?
As of this morning, that video has been viewed more than 12 million times, and people on both sides of the fence have a lot to say about what that mom did. Joining us this morning to talk about this issue is child psychologist Dr. Joe Taravella, and also mom blogger Amy Austin. Thank you so much for coming in, both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks. So I want to just set the table here. What do both of you think about what we just watched? I'm going to get your opinions.
I think we're pretty much in agreement that this was not the right way to handle it. Yeah?
I agree. I think the mom had the best of intentions, but shaming is never an appropriate response to anything that your child is doing, and it has long-term effects.
Now, what are some of those effects?
Children are going to have these formidable years where they're forming their identity, and when they are shamed, it leads to feeling doubtful, fearful, it leads to anxiety and depressive feelings. So they end up growing up and feeling unloved, unwanted, and fearful. And that kind of impairs their ability to make better choices for themselves.
Let me play devil's advocate for a second here, because there are a lot of people saying that mom, she was at wit's end. What her daughter was doing was dangerous, could have serious consequences, and she had to do something.
Yes, but the other things that she talked about in the video, that her daughter is going to spend the entire summer at home reading books. That's a good start. She should be taken off of the internet completely for a really long time.
She took the stuff away.
How is the girl getting to the internet, though? That's what I want to know. She didn't go into that. So she should do the things that she said that she was going to do, but I don't see how the public shaming helped it at all. I want my kids to know that if they come to me with a problem, I'm not going to make the problem worse for them. And I feel like a lot of trust is just now gone from that relationship on both sides.
I agree. It's important to sit down with your kids and have a conversation. Talk about internet safety and also find out why she's doing this, what kind of attention she's looking for that she may not be getting elsewhere.
Well, that was my question, because you think further into this. Is this a cry for help from the daughter? Maybe there was something else going on. Do you see that sometimes happening too?
Absolutely. I mean, she sure got a lot of negative attention for doing what she did.
Tell me this, doctor, because you have a mom who has this, she cares so much about her daughter. Her daughter's doing these things behind her back, things that they've had these conversations before, saying this is not safe. So she knows that conversation's happened, and yet she's still doing it, trying to attract older men, as dangerous as that is. So what is the right punishment if that isn't?
I'd like to steer us away from the word punishment and talk about consequences to behavior. We don't want to punish a child. We want to attach consequences to a behavior that they're doing.
So what's the correct consequence?
When you get to sit down and talk about it and find out why, you could come up with a contract with your kids and talking about what will happen if you do engage in these inappropriate behaviors. The mom is clearly very fearful, but she loves her daughter very much. Sit down with your kids and have a talk with them. I'm a parent of 3 kids where parents were not perfect. So I don't want to judge this mom, but I'd like to steer us away from punishments.
I just, the one thing that I know that there are people saying, look, you can talk, and you can talk, and sometimes kids don't listen. What happens when a child isn't listening?
Then the punishments have to get bigger, but this was not...
Consequences, not punishments. We're not using that word anymore.
The consequences have to get bigger, but this was not the direction to take it in, because she wasn't just venting about a problem with her daughter. I've seen, I do it all the time. When I'm frustrated with my kids, I go on Facebook, I talk about my side of what's going on. But she took this so public. Videos go viral so fast in a way that a couple sentences venting wouldn't have. So she needs to just get the attention off of her daughter.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I'm a mom too, and I think the consequences happen at home. Doesn't need to be for everyone to see. Thank you so much, Dr. Joe, of course, and Amy for coming in this morning. For more, of course, PIX11.com has more information on what we just talked about today.